And it's a great pleasure to be joined now by the Railway Minister, Mr. Suresh Prabhu. Mr. Prabhu, thank you so much for being with us on Gandhi Jayanti, Rashtriya Swachhata Divas. We've often spoken, sir, the last couple of years about the importance of Swachhata and the crucial role that the railways has to play in this, both from the points of view of cleaning up the railway tracks, of making sure that open defecation stops also along the railway tracks, and what can be done in the railway carriages to make sure that defecation doesn't fall on the tracks. And you've been taking some steps on that, which perhaps you can share with us. Amit ji is also here with us and is waiting to hear what you say.
As you know, the railways play a very key role in terms of cleanliness, hygiene, as well as making the ethos far better. So we have been working on a very big campaign. We have said that Rail Bade, Desh Bade, Swachh Rail, Swachh Bharat. If you keep railways clean, then India could be clean because they are the icons of that particular city. So we have been working on this for a long time. I am very happy to say it has shown tremendous improvement. And now we are working in a very imaginative way. In fact, we also use Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, a great icon who is now in the studio, but he is right now on the platforms of several railway stations. We are using the Diwar line when Shashi Kapoor said, "I have मेरी माँ है तो हमने कहा आपके पास माँ है लेकिन आपके मुंह में जो पान है उसको दीवार पे मत छूटिए." So we are trying to use many lines like this all over the country. In fact, now in some places we have moved on from just keeping the stations clean to another level. Not just keep clean, keep them beautiful. And this movement was started in Rajasthan, where I requested Valmik Thapar to use his talent and keep Savai Madhopur, which is gateway to one of the best tiger reserves in the world. And that particular station was converted into like an art gallery, but also the wildlife sanctuary. All the wildlife was dawning on the walls of that station. That inspired my good friend, the Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara ji, and we made many other stations beautiful like that in Rajasthan. Those who have been going to the station are saying, is this a railway station or is it an art gallery? In Tripura, which is really speaking a custodian of a huge Indian culture and tradition in a very rich way, we converted that into art gallery. And I must say that we didn't do it ourselves. This is the contribution of the people by they came forward and they did it. And this has happened in many places. Today, while I am just here, about half an hour ago, Vikram will be happy to know that Mumbai, which is also the city of my friend and great artist Amitabh Bachchan, that we have got 36 railway stations to be painted with art of 5,000 artists. So this is unbelievable, incredible contribution coming out of people's movement. So can you imagine that this is the real transformative way? Because if we feel that I am going to make it unclean, because that's my fundamental birthright, to speak wherever I want, to throw whatever I want, but it must be the responsibility of the railways to keep it clean. You can never win the battle. If you challenge the system by saying I am going to make it unclean and you keep it clean, it will never work. So why not work like this? I will not make it unclean. It is railway's responsibility to keep it clean. If you have a mandate, if you have understanding like this, you can transform the railway. We have started a system in railways for the first time that you can send an SMS, clean my coach. Within less than 20 minutes, 15 minutes, a person comes and cleans the coach. I will give a very interesting anecdote. A person congratulated me on my Twitter, saying that it's a fantastic contribution. Within half an hour, 4 times somebody sent SMS and my coach was cleaned 4 times. After that, another person tweeted it by asking why the coach had to be cleaned 4 times within half an hour. Who made it unclean? And this is what is really the root cause of the problem. So if we can work like this, that will not keep it unclean, but if we clean, we can really make it clean. We have launched a massive campaign. I must say that there are several non-government organizations that are getting involved. I'll give one example. The Nirankari, they keep coming month after month, week after week, hundreds of them, volunteers, wearing their own uniform, bringing their own material, and they do cleanliness with such a dedication as if they are doing cars. This is something which is very important.
Right.
We have involved a lot of such organizations countrywide, and that's how we are successful. But my request, humble request, to all the commuters of the country, please join hands with us. It is not possible that we can use one hand to make it unclean and we should another hand of the railways to make it clean. Why not you bring both the hands, work together to make sure that no uncleanliness and cleanliness is a place and a prayer that we will do with both the hands. Mahatma Gandhi was one of the great champions of this cleanliness.
Has been along with NDTV and RB and others, and today, in fact, they are organizing a cleanup in 47 railway stations today. 47 railway stations today, they're going to be working to clean up. We'll be showing you the pictures during the course of the day, including CST, which is one of those 10 iconic locations. But Amitji, many suggestions and ideas did come from Suresh, and I think the very valid point he made is, why does a coach need to be cleaned 4 times in 1 hour? I mean, you don't have to if you go to Europe or you go to America, it's not that those train stations, those trains are being cleaned 4 times or 5 times in an hour.
जैसा कि सुरेश प्रभु जी कह रहे थे कि क्यों आधे घंटे के अंदर 4 दफा इसको साफ करना पड़ता है, और बहुत अच्छी बात कही कि एक हाथ से आप गंदगी करें, दूसरा हाथ आकर के उसको साफ करें, ये ठीक नहीं है। हम दोनों हाथों को जोड़ करके हमें काम करना है, न गंदगी फैलाएं और न उसको साफ करने की आवश्यकता हो, लेकिन हाँ जहाँ कहीं भी गंदगी हो उसे साफ करें। सुरेश प्रभु जी, एक चीज़ मैं और आपसे जानना चाह रहा था कि कई बार देखा है छोटे शहरों में या गाँव में जितने भी लोग हैं वो शौच करने जो है वो रेलवे ट्रैक के ऊपर चले जाते हैं। ऐसा क्यों होता है? तो कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि उनके मन के अंदर ये धारणा है कि जब ट्रेन चलती है तो जितना भी मलबा होता है वो चलते समय जो है वो ट्रैक के ऊपर गिरता है, तो ये हमारे लिए जगह बन गई जहाँ पर हम शौच कर सकते हैं। इसके लिए कोई एक परिवर्तन आ सकता है या क्या होता है ये जो मलबा इकट्ठा होता है ट्रेन के अंदर?
ये बहुत आपने अहम बात कही। मैं उसके 2 पहलू आपको बताना चाहता हूँ। एक तो हमने बड़ी मात्रा में हर ट्रेन में बायो टॉयलेट लगाने की शुरुआत की। बायो टॉयलेट का मतलब ये हुआ कि कहीं ना कहीं ये जो गंदगी ह्यूमन वेस्ट अभी ट्रैक के ऊपर नहीं फैलाई जाएगी, उसको पूरी मात्रा में कैप्चर किया जाएगा। उसका और एक अलग विश्व में शायद पहली बार हमने और एक टॉयलेट डेवलप किया, उसको कहते हैं बायो टॉयलेट कम वैक्यूम टॉयलेट। जैसे हवाई जहाज में वैक्यूम टॉयलेट होती है, वो वैक्यूम टॉयलेट तो पूरा सब कर लेती है, लेकिन उसको डिस्चार्ज करने के लिए कहीं ना कहीं अपने म्यूनिसिपल सीवरेज सिस्टम के साथ लगाना पड़ता है। हमारे सब जगह में सीवरेज सिस्टम नहीं है। हवाई जहाज जहाँ जाके वहाँ तो है, लेकिन रेलवे तो बहुत और जगह पे जाती इसके लिए नहीं है, इसलिए हमने पूरी मात्रा में इसका इस्तेमाल नहीं किया। हमने 2 ऐसे जगह पर ग्रीन कॉरिडोर कर दिया, जहाँ पर एक भी ट्रेन जो भी ट्रेन उस कॉरिडोर पे जाएगी वो पूरी की पूरी ट्रेन में बायो टॉयलेट रहेगी, यानी वो ट्रैक कभी गंदगी उस तरह से नहीं हो पाएगी। ये हमने किया और आज भी हम पोरबंदर से इसको शुरुआत करने वाले हैं, और इस तरह के हम लोग बहुत सारे ट्रैक कवर करेंगे। बायो टॉयलेट लगाने का काम एक बड़ी मात्रा में चल रहा है। एक बिंदु हुआ। दूसरी जगह पर यह है जहाँ बड़े शहर है, मुंबई है, दिल्ली है, चेन्नई है, हमारे बड़ी मात्रा में झुग्गी झोपड़ियों में रहने वाले लोग जो आज रेल ट्रैक का सहारा लेते हैं, उसी के सहारे वहां पर रहते हैं, बसते हैं, वो लोग अपनी दैनिक क्रिया करने के लिए रेल ट्रैक का इस्तेमाल करके उसके लिए गंदगी फैल जाती है। मैंने म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन को विनती की है कि हम सब मिलके एक मोबाइल टॉयलेट लगाएंगे। वो मोबाइल टॉयलेट भी लोगों के लिए इस्तेमाल पे आ जाएंगे, लेकिन सही मात्रा में ये जो झुग्गी झोपड़ियां हैं उससे तो सेफ्टी का भी खतरा है, उनके लिए भी खतरा है। और मुंबई शहर में भी बहुत सारी जो लोगों की जाने जाती है, उसकी वजह यही है कि लोग ट्रैक क्रॉस करते रहते, क्योंकि बेचारा बच्चा, छोटा बच्चा, उसको क्या पता है, वो झुग्गी झोपड़ी में रहता है, वो दौड़ने शुरू कर देगा, उसको हादसे में उसकी मौत हो जाती है, बहुत बुरा लगता है। तो मुझे लगता है ये काम करने के लिए सिर्फ साफ सुथरा काम नहीं होगा, तो एक मुझे लगता है शहरों में रहने वाली जो आबादी है, जो आज रेल के किनारे रहकर झुग्गिया झोपड़ी में निवास करती है, ऐसे लोगों को पुनर्वसन करने के लिए राज्य सरकार और केंद्र सरकार और म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन की मिलकर काम करती है, तो उसका भी एक राहत बड़ी मात्रा में मिल पाएगी। हमने ये जो बायो टॉयलेट लगाने की शुरुआत की है, मुझे कहने के लिए खुशी है कि पिछले 6 महीने में हमने जो बायो टॉयलेट लगाई, वो जो हमारे जो टारगेट था उससे भी ज्यादा है। और
one of the 10 iconic locations that are being earmarked both by the government, and we are focusing on them today as part of the cleanathon. One of them is CST, which is of course right here in Mumbai. and it's one of those places which is
earned a World Heritage Tag from UNESCO in 2004. The 138-year-old terminus is the functional headquarters of the Central Railways, and with a footfall of 5 lakh people every day, maintaining cleanliness is that much harder. While railways and civic
इमारत बनाई गई है रेलवे स्टेशन रात को आप इसकी लाइटिंग खूबसूरत करते हैं बाहर से ये अच्छा दिखेगा आप रात को जाइएगा किसी एसटी में तो यू विल फाइंड इट्स ब्यूटीफुली लिट बट इफ इट्स गोइंग टू बी लुकिंग गुड आउटसाइड you want to make sure that it looks good inside as well. And I think that's something that you can do. You're ready to make it look pretty and wonderful and light it up and make it look nice and clean. But don't you think that when you go inside it, it should look equally pretty?
Not just the externals that are check. It's a very valid point that you just made. So Suresh Prabhu is still with us and keeps also joining us. Let's just try and find some of the specific agenda items that we want to think of.
You get to see, you see workers actually cleaning up the place. I feel, why should we have workers cleaning up the place? We should ourselves make sure that they are not required. If we know somewhere in our minds that, yeah, let's make this place dirty because there are workers that are coming up and doing that, I think you have to get out of that. Why go with this thought that there is somebody that's going to clean it up? Why make it clean, make it dirty with us? And why live with this thought that there is somebody else that's going to come and clean it? As we saw in the clip just now, we saw workers in masks. Yes, there is something that should be done. But I mean, you can easily avoid them doing that.
Amitabh ji, this is the root point.
Ji, bilkul.
Absolutely right. Actually, we really need, as you said, 2 things. One, I personally claim it because it is water earlier, that we don't have plenty of water easy for cleaning the place. So let's try to talk about water in the toilet. But also, why should we use water? Number 2, as you correctly said, why to make it empty to begin with so that we really can say that this was clean. I'm not thinking it. Let's stay the thinking in our own mind that I'm not going to make it. Let's take the place. Gandhi did it. Gandhi said the light must stay, the change must begin within me. I see the change in myself, but that of change I want to see another. So today is this place, we take, maybe Amitabh Bachchan, the Prime Minister don't have, we can make it happen, but that's not the few people, we do not ensure one institution. We ensure that we take it as a part of a personal life, we should do it, and then we will. Thank you very much. All the best to all of you. Looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Suresh Prabhuji. Any further thoughts you want to add on that? I think the crucial message coming across from this is that whatever we can keep doing campaigns like this, India the large country, keep doing campaigns, government can get involved, but actually, if it comes back to if everyone is just avoiding throwing a little bit of kachra and taking it, that's a little bit of personal responsibility. The problem will be what you said.
I think last year we had Mr. Poonawala here, and this whole thing of not throwing away your waste where somebody else needs to know about it. There's a new campaign that he started about solid waste disposal, etc. I think it is this message that's becoming more and more important. I think the one thing that needs to go over, of course, is the infrastructure. You put your waste somewhere, right? So you need the dustbin, and you need the place for people to throw whatever they have to throw. Both of those must come together. There is some progress, I'm sure. In the stations, you can see it.
Some of the dustbins that you see on the streets these days, I mean, it's pathetic. It's really laughable. Because they're about this small. And it's just there for design or just there for effect. I mean, you need some really solid containers to be able to do the kind of muck that you see on the road.
In fact, I was just noticing on the beach over here, giant mudcars, right? And also aesthetically pleasing, possibly also environmentally friendly. So, really play a good...
And I think that each one of us has to become an example. I don't know whether I should say this, but I don't hesitate to clean up a toilet on my own if I find that it's kind of dirty, it's decaying and stuff. Whether it's my own personal home toilet or even if I'm using a public toilet. I just feel that the next person that's going to come, we should find a place to do it. And if because I'm there or because of me, because of the person before me, there's a lot of muck that's lying around, mostly liquid, stuff like that. Just take some tissue paper that is all in there. Just wipe it clean, flush it, go and wash your hands after that. And make it presentable for the next person that's going to come in. So when he comes in with the mindset that this is a clean place, I must not be there.
I mean, actually, it's a very important message. That's something which you keep on telling people. Even in Hindi also, I'm going to ask you to just show me this.
मैं ये कह रहा था कि जब तक हम लोग स्वयं एक उदाहरण नहीं बनेंगे, लोग कहेंगे कि साहब आप लोग प्रोग्राम में आते हैं, अच्छी बातें करते हैं, उसके आते हैं, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं हम सबको एक उदाहरण बनना होगा। और मैं अपनी ही बात करता हूँ, कई बार ऐसा होता है कि अपने ही घर में अगर मैं देखता हूँ कि शौचालय जो है फर्श में गंदा है, पानी गिरा हुआ है, तो उसको मैं टिश्यू पेपर से लेकर के साफ कर देता हूँ, फ्लश कर देता हूँ, उसके बाद हाथ धो। और ये अपने घर में ही नहीं करता हूँ। मैं कई बार अगर पब्लिक टॉयलेट में जाता हूँ और देखता हूँ कि वहाँ पर पानी भरा हुआ है, टॉयलेट सीट जो है वो ऐसी लगती है, टिश्यू पेपर लेकर उसे साफ करता हूँ, फ्लश कर देता हूँ, उसके बाद साबुन से आकर के हाथ धो लेता हूँ, उसमें क्या बुरा है। कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि जो अगला आने वाला है वो ये सोचेगा कि मैंने एक साफ सुथरी जगह देखी है और इसको मुझे गंदा नहीं करना। तो मैं पता नहीं ये अच्छी बात है कि नहीं, लेकिन मैं समझता हूँ कि अगर मैं उदाहरण बन सकता हूँ तो आप लोग उदाहरण बन सकते हैं। जब तक आप प्रत्येक इंसान उदाहरण नहीं बनेगा तब तक ये जो हमारा जो अभियान है ये सफल नहीं होगा और इसे सफल करना है।